Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to Joe and Chris and Ty Play Games. And today we're going to be taking a look at how to fix Arkham Asylum for those of you who bought it on Steam for a Windows 10 computer. Now, if your launcher looks anything different from this, your game is not working, and it will not work until you follow the steps that I've shown. But before we get started, we want to make sure your problem was with the compatibility. So I'm also going to show you how to download the version of Nivea PhysX included in your game files. And I'm also going to show you how to verify your game cache. And if you do both of these steps and it still doesn't work, then we'll get on to the Windows 10 solution. And I'll put a little button in the corner and a link in the description to just skip to the Windows 10 solution if you already know that that's the problem. So let's get started. So if you have an AMD graphics card like me, your computer may not have Nivea PhysX installed. But don't worry, you don't need to go on the internet or anything like that, so long as you have Batman Arkham Asylum downloaded. So you want to go to Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Arkham Asylum. Then you go to Redist, and the installer is right here, and you just double click to launch it like you would anything else. You can also install Microsoft DirectX from here if you want to. Make sure that your DirectX is compatible. And so yeah, you should definitely do that and then run the launcher and see if it'll work. And if it doesn't, then you'll definitely want to verify your game files. So what you want to do is go to Library, go to your Games, find Arkham Asylum, right-click Arkham Asylum from the list on the left, and select Properties. And then you would want to go to the Local Files tab, and there's a variety of options that are all very useful. At the bottom, there's a button for Verify the Integrity of the Game Cache, and you're going to click that. Now the reason I'm not clicking it is because if you follow the steps for the compatibility, which I will discuss at the end of the video if this doesn't work. So if you follow those steps and then re-download the game or verify the integrity of the game cache, then all of that fix will be reversed. It would not work. So you'll just click that and it'll look at the files on your computer and compare them to the files that you should have. And one of two things will happen. One, it'll say, oh, these files are missing or not correct, and they'll re-download them the same way you downloaded the game files earlier. The other possibility would be that all of your files are correct and it's an issue with the compatibility. So if it re-downloads files, then start the game up again, and if it doesn't work, it is a compatibility issue, which can be easily fixed in Windows 10, and I'll show you how to do that just now. Alright, so you've tried everything else, and now you want to try this Windows 10 compatibility fix. I've used this on older games, and when I realized that the problems I were encountering were similar, I tried this fix, and it worked. It worked great. So yeah, it's pretty simple. We're back in our Arkham Asylum folder. We're just here. And so you're going to want to go to the search bar and search for .exe. And it's going to find all the application files. So you're going to see a lot of files show up. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to select one of the files. There's a list of files that you should select, and I'll put them in the description. So the first one is BM Start App, then BM Launcher, And then if those two don't work, then you're going to want to additionally do shipping PCBM game, ABM launcher, and ABM start app. So I'll just demonstrate what you're going to want to do. Right click the application in question, in this case BM start app. Go to the bottom of the list of options and select properties. Let's bring this here. And you'll see a lot of things that you can do. Select the compatibility tab. You don't need to run the troubleshooter unless this fix doesn't work, and I'll talk about that later. And here at compatibility mode, check this box that says run this program in compatibility mode 4, and it should auto select Windows 8, but if it doesn't, just open up the drop box and select Windows 8. And you're going to want to do this for all of the programs I mentioned. I'll just go over them again. BM Start App, BM Launcher, and if those two don't work, Shipping PC-BM Game, ABM Launcher, and ABM Start App. So once you do that for all of them, your launcher will look like this, which is how it should look and how it will work. And if it doesn't, you might need to run it in an even older compatibility mode, or you might have a compatibility issue with your speakers or with your graphics card or something. So then you would run the compatibility troubleshooter. So yeah, so that's how you fix Batman Arkham Asylum for your Windows 10 PC. I hope this solves your problems, because I spent past 4 months trying to fix this, and I'm really glad that it's working now.